looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
I want to bring to the stage somebody very special, somebody known to many, many, many of you because she was on the national stage many, many times. This person has helped us amplify this. You have no idea how much work this person has done to make sure that every corner of the United States knows that there's going to be a jail in Chinatown, that there's communities going to be plunged into toxic dust in Chinatown, that this community is under threat, and all the Chinatowns all over the United States are under threat right now. But I want to bring to the stage right now Evelyn Yang.
Okay. Hello to my sisters, to my brothers, friends, allies, aunties, and uncles in this crowd. I am here with you today to speak up for Chinatown. Look at where we are. Does it make any common sense to anyone to build the world's tallest jail here?
Wow! You don't
It
do
makes
that.
no sense, no common sense. But yet, this is what the city wants to do. In fact, a New York State Supreme Court judge said this does not make any sense and ordered the city to look for alternatives. But did the city listen?
No.
No. But is that surprising?
No.
No. No.
That's not okay.
This is why they think it's okay, because this is Chinatown. And the government has a long history of dumping on communities of color, dumping on communities of immigrants.
No.
And it is not okay. It is not okay. In the same way that hate brutalizes our bodies, hate brutalizes our communities, hate tries to tear down our sanctuaries and our cultural centers. It is not okay. I'm a lifelong New Yorker. I have never lived in this Chinatown, but this Chinatown has always been close to my heart. It is where me and my family, growing up, we gathered, we ate together, we created memories here. It is important to us as a cultural center. It's why it's been so heartbreaking to see our community suffer like this, through COVID, through violent hate crimes. This is the last thing we need. Our businesses are still devastated. Our people are still trying to recover, desperately trying to recover physically, financially, and spiritually. This mega jail is really the last thing we need, and it will cause further devastation to this community. It is the people who live here every single day that will suffer the consequences of this 7-year construction project. 7 years. They will suffer the health hazards that have been made abundantly clear. The elderly that live next door, that share a wall with this jail, they are between the ages of 80 and 100 years old, our dearest elderly. They expected to live out the rest of their lives in this place, in peace. But if this jail goes up, they will have no peace. They will be displaced. We cannot ignore the protests of a community that has suffered so much.
No more! No more jail!
And I want to talk about the process in which this project was pushed through. The process, it was discriminatory.
Yes.
It was predatory.
Yes.
And it is a form of violence, and I
That's
reject that.
That's right.
Last year, when Mayor Adams campaigned here, standing side by side with so many of you, he called this jail institutionalized hate. Institutionalized hate against the Chinatown community that has already suffered so much. So I say, Mr. Mayor, now that you are our mayor, now that you are the institution, do you still stand with the community of Chinatown? Do you still stand with us? Will you keep your promise of no new jail and stop the hate? I am so sick and tired of politicians' words. Their empty words, their thoughts and prayers. As people who look like us continue to get battered and murdered on the streets and in our homes, we watch it every day on the news. So I say, keep your worthless words. Keep your thoughts and prayers. To hell with your platitudes.
That's right.
Every time one of us is hunted and killed, you show up and you say, stop Asian hate. Let us do more. Well, this is the time to do more. This is a physical manifestation of institutionalized hate against this community. This is hate that we can stop.
It's time.
It is time to put action behind your words. Show us that you care about our community. Show us that you care about our health and our safety. Show us that you believe we are human beings. That we are equal citizens in this city. That our livelihoods and that our lives are not expendable. That we are not the price that you pay for shutting down Rikers.
That's right.
It is not fair. It is not
That's
just.
not the price.
Right now, as we are literally being hunted on the streets, battered in the streets, we see this every day. I can't take it anymore.
No more.
But what are we doing about it? Really? Nothing is being done. Nothing is being done to make us feel safer in our own homes, in our own communities. I know that the building and construction interests are very strong. But we need you to see us, to hear us. We need you to fight for us. That is your job as our mayor. And you know that this is right. You know that this is right, Mr. Mayor. You know this is right. You said this yourself last year. No new jails. No buildup of these jails. So I ask you today, please keep your promise to the people of Chinatown. Thank you.
Evelyn Yang. No new jails. No new jails.